If someone you love ever comes home and they're just a little bit different, run. Last autumn, my brother came home from the woods. He was never the same again. We always came to the family cabin for fall break. My brother Jake and I. It sat deep in the woods, hours from town. Mom used to say the locals warned her about these forests. We never listened. Before sunset, Jake offered to gather firewood. The dog wanted to go with him, but he said no. "Stay with Alex, Ranger. I'll be right back." Those were the last normal words I'd hear him say. 20 minutes passed. Then an hour. The storm hit hard. Thunder, lightning, rain hammering the roof. Ranger wouldn't leave the window, ears back, whimpering. Then I heard footsteps on the porch. The door opened. Jake walked in, soaked from the rain, no firewood. He looked exactly like my brother, but something in his eyes, too bright, too fixed, made my stomach drop. "Hey, champ," he said. My blood went cold. That was Dad's nickname for me. Jake never used it. When I asked about the firewood, he tilted his head too far and said, "Forgot. Just forgot. No explanation. No apology. Just that smile." I tested him. Asked about the summer Dad taught us to fish. The summer Jake caught his first bass and fell in the lake. My brother would have laughed. This thing just stared, blank, then said, "I don't remember that." His voice was hollow, like an echo. Later, I passed the bathroom. The door was open. Jake stood at the mirror. I watched his reflection. His lips moved, but I couldn't hear words. Then he smiled, and in the glass his lips didn't match the movement. They were out of sync, like a badly dubbed film. That night I locked myself in my room. Ranger scratched at the door, whimpering. I let her in. We both lay there, listening. Footsteps in the hall. Slow. Deliberate. They'd stop at my door. Then, nothing. Just breathing on the other side. At midnight, I heard it. My brother's voice. The real one. Calling from outside. "Alex. Alex, help me. It's in the house. Don't trust it." I jumped up, ran to the window. Out there, in the tree line, I saw him. Jake, the real Jake. The thing whispered, "Don't go outside. He's not who you think." But the voice outside was my brother. I knew it. I grabbed my phone to call 911. No signal. Then I saw them. Its hands. The nails were growing longer, darker, curving into claws before my eyes. I remembered. Salt. Iron. Grandma's old stories about skinwalkers. I ran to the kitchen, grabbed the salt shaker, the iron skillet. The thing followed, movements jerking, twitching. When I threw the salt, it screamed. Not one voice, 100. My brother's voice, and voices I'd never heard, overlapping, shrieking. I ran. Out the back door, into the storm. Ranger ran with me. Behind us, I heard it crash through the door. I looked back, and it wasn't human anymore. It ran on all fours, limbs too long, joints bending wrong. But it still wore my brother's face. We crashed through the woods, branches tearing at us. I could hear it behind me. footsteps matching mine, but a beat too late. Like it was mocking me, learning how to be human by copying my movements. Then I heard my own voice calling from behind. Alex, wait. It's me. Please. At sunrise, I stumbled onto the highway. A truck stopped. The driver saw my face and didn't ask questions. Ranger jumped in with me. As we drove away, I looked back. At the forest edge, it stood there, still wearing Jake's face, smiling, waving, like nothing was wrong. The police searched, never found my brother's body. But a week later, I got a voicemail from Jake's number. The message was from the night of the storm. His voice, terrified. Alex, if you get this, it followed me from the woods. It's taking my shape. Don't let it in. Don't. The message cut off with screaming. It was sent at 7:42 p.m. I let him back inside at 8:15 p.m. They say people still see him, walking highways at night, smiling that wrong smile, wearing my brother's face. If you ever see him, keep driving. Because whatever that thing is, it's still out there. Still learning. Still hunting.